Hi guys, my name is Lindsay Browder and I'm the Vice President of Design and Merchandising for Garb Youth Apparel. I wanted to spend a couple minutes today talking to you about the two distinct offerings we have here at Garb, our Core Basics collection and our Fashion collection. With thousands of clubs across the world and resort properties that we supply, we've had to come up with a way to be able to offer everything that all of these very distinct properties need. So what we've done is we've come up with a Core Basics and a Fashion collection. You may have noticed from us this year that you received two distinct catalogs. You received our 96 collection, which is our true fashion golf collection, and you received our Core Basics Super catalog. So with our fashion collections, we come out with two collections annually each year. So first collection is going to ship in February, and then we're gonna have a second collection that ships in October, November timeframe. But keep in mind, you can pack and hold those out as long as you need to. We just want you to make sure you remember to get those orders in early because we do sell out of fashion. So pre-booking is really, really important. But this is going to be your offering that's going to be all of your fun, new, very on-trend styles for the year. So we'll have all of the new styles in there for on-course and off-course to sell out of your shop. But we'll also feature some of our Core Basics, just as a really small offering of the styles that merchandise really well back into your fashion collection. So that kind of gets me to Core Basics and what our Core Basics line is. So essentially for us, what Core Basics is what we consider to be kind of the foundation to your kids section. It's a huge product offering that we're going to have that kind of fits the every single wearing occasion that these kids would really have. It allows you to make sure you have all your sizes, all of your genders, and everything covered in your shop without making crazy huge inventory commitments that ultimately end up hurting your turns and hurting your open to buy dollars. So you bring in what you need, you sell through some of it, you reorder back into it. It's all warehoused here in Denver, so we can pick, pack, and ship it super quickly and efficiently for you so that you can run your shop with the best margins that you possibly can. So if you check out that golf section here, what you're gonna see is it's just a huge offering of different options. We have everything from the classic feed stripe polos and all of your great basic bottoms, but then we get into outerwear and some of our really fun fashion girls pieces, layering, headwear, all of your screen print t-shirts, dresses, hoodies, kind of everything you can imagine a kid wearing, even down to your pool wear. So this is a great resource for kind of looking at some different things that you may not have thought to bring into your shop, like hoodies, things like that kids wear just day in and day out that can really help drive your overall dollar spend in the kids department. So one question we get a lot is, how do you work and merchandise Core Basics and fashion the most successfully? And what we've seen working the best for people is really to bring in Core Basics as the foundation to their shop, to kind of set the stage for the kids section. So you bring in Core Basics early, you determine, it doesn't have to be a huge section. It can be one waterfall, it can be a rounder, really whatever you have space for in your kid shop that meets your membership's needs. But you bring in that Core Basic, your feed stripes, your bottoms, your classic pieces. And then what you end up doing is you teach your membership that this is always the kids section. We're always going to have all the genders. We're always going to have all the sizes so that they can rely on you as a kid's resource for the gift giving, for the kids that constantly grow out of sizes. And they're not running to the retailer down the street because you may or may not be in and out of kids stuff. So you've got the stage set with your Core Basics. So from there, then what we see working out really well is to bring in your fashion deliveries. So bring in that fashion group to kind of pop it, keep it fresh, keep it interesting on the floor. And that fashion group comes in, you can kind of pull some of your Core Basics off the floor, put them in your back stock. And then as that fashion group starts selling down, that Core Basics assortment, those feed stripes can start making their way back out onto the floor. What it does is it keeps the fashion collection alive so that you don't end up having to close it out. I see so many people that get on this roller coaster of kids apparel where they bring in these big fashion assortments and then it starts to sell down and it's piecey and it doesn't look good and it ends up going on the closeout rack. You can avoid that entire thing and keep it looking good on the floor and keep from closing it out if you just filter it into your core basics, and then as it settles down, put those core basics back in, kind of mix them back into it, and it keeps it looking full and fresh, and you make sure you have all of your sizes covered all the time. So hopefully that helps you with some ideas on how you can best and most successfully run a great kids department at your shop, regardless of the size. Thanks so much.